Hi guys! Thank you so much for stopping by. Today is a special evening. I'm going to be getting ready for my 1-year wedding anniversary. I am so excited to get dolled up. As you can see here, this is what the look came out like, and if you'd like to see how I did it, just keep watching. Let's talk about my skin for a second. I've been having a really terrible breakout. I also used some sort of like suction machine to clean out the pores of my skin, but it actually ended up bruising my skin and leaving a lot of red coloration. So to combat that, I'm going to be filling in my pores with this. This is a primer by Maybelline, and so it fills in the pores and it kind of smooths my skin out so I can lay the makeup on top of it. I like it. I like the fact that it's in a stick form as well, so it's not as messy as normal primers that are liquidy. And here I'm concealing with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. It works very well, as you can see. Basically, the redness is gone. I really like this concealer. It's an OG. I've been using this for many years. I actually stopped using it for a while because I no longer conceal my spots. I just kind of brighten now, but I think I'm going to start using it again because obviously you can see how well it's working. The fact that it's liquid too, it's a nice liquid consistency, and it dries down pretty fast. It works well when you lay another liquid on top. I feel like it didn't mix together. These two colors didn't mix together, so I did like that. This foundation is by Wet n Wild. It's a little lighter than my current skin tone at the moment. I'm still a little darker than I normally am because of the summer. Still have some sun. So, but I'm not gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna go out and buy a brand new foundation just to get my makeup slightly darker. So. You my pleasure, you my saint, you my sinner. Show me all the ways that we can live forever. You my power, you my pleasure. So here I am going over my pimples again. I'm concealing them again with the Maybelline Fit Me. So I'm just trying to reinforce the coverage. So I'm going over with that, and then I'm going to set it with powder so that it doesn't move. And then I'm going to go over that powder lightly with the foundation so it goes back to matching the color of everything else on my face, and then set it one more time with powder. This is for maximum stay put coverage. Not necessarily needed because I'm not going to be doing like any heavy dancing or anything tonight where I'm going to sweat it out, but if this was, pre-COVID, if I were to go out to a nightclub and go dancing, I would be sweating. This type of coverage would allow the makeup to stay on my face all night long. Ain't no celebrations here. Trying to get paid, yeah. I don't got patience for real. Out in LA, I did miss a spot on the top of my forehead. I see that now. It's hard to see when I'm doing this in front of my studio light. It's so bright. I can't really see detail. It's really tough. But that's not going to matter because later I'm going to go ahead and add a contour, darker shade anyway in that area, so it won't even be noticeable. So here I'm concealing under my eyes and brightening at the same time. I use this concealer by Covergirl. I really like it. A lot of people who like apparently Shape Tape don't care for this particular concealer, but I've never used Shape Tape, and I personally do like this concealer. I like the undertone of it. I like the way that it brightens. I like the consistency and the thickness of it, and I like that once you blend it out, you have to be pretty quick with it because it does dry somewhat quickly. There is time to work with it, but you do have to blend it out fairly quickly if you want it to blend out evenly and not kind of stay put. So I like it for that, and I'm just setting it with my Clinique translucent powder. This is a good powder as well. I actually bought it for my wedding makeup a year ago. I still have it. It was, I think, maybe $30 to $40, and it was a good investment because I still have it. So it lasted me an entire year, and I still have some left, so that was worth it. This is my Cocoa Contour by Too Faced. I'm just contouring, as you can see. I'm also rushing when I do this video right now. I literally had when I started 55 minutes to get ready, to get my makeup on and then do my hair. At some point I think I realized there was no way I was going to get done in time, so I asked my husband to push the reservations back a half an hour, and so he was able to do that, but I was still rushing. I was still rushing throughout the whole video. There you go. You can see I like this contour. It's very light and subtle. This is such an amazing palette. It's my new eyeshadow palette by Pat McGrath. Look at those amazing colors. So I'm starting with that light pink as a transition color. It's very pretty. It's like a dusty rose sort of color. So I just repeated that on the left side as well. This is going to go into my outer crease area. This is to kind of deepen up and give some depth to the eye. Now I'm taking a clean brush just to kind of blend those two colors and around the edges so there's no kind of harsh lines. Going back into the palette now to pick out this really pretty, almost like neon purpley shimmery shade, which I love. I think it's so pretty. This is a nice palette. It was $78, so it was on the expensive side, but it's Pat McGrath and all of her makeup is very high quality. As you can see, the color is beautiful. It does have fallout. It does have a little fallout. As you can see, I just wiped it off. But I don't really care about that because pretty much almost every eyeshadow palette has fallout. I did notice though that it was on my skin, so I decided to just take some of that Clinique powder and just lightly brush it on my face so that I can brush away any fallout later. This is a really cool shade. It's like, look how pretty this is. It's so gorgeous. It's like a green. It looks green in the light, but then it shifts to, I don't know, it has like a shift in it. It's really pretty, especially when it catches the light. I was afraid these two colors wouldn't go together, but actually I think that they go very well. I really love the way those two colors look. So now I'm just going to go under my eye, and I'm going to kind of line under my eye with that deeper shade that I used in the crease originally. Now I have that's a really pretty color. It kind of looks like a burnt orangey type of color, which initially I thought probably wouldn't match, but I have this Covergirl blush that I bought specifically for this night and I wanted to use it, so I wanted to be able to tie in that color, and at the end I think that it worked, probably because it's shimmery, so I think that helped. Okay, this is my L'Oreal Infallible Super Slim eyeliner. It's my go-to. Lately though, the formula, I've been having trouble with the formula and it drying out quicker than I would like it to, so I might need to shop around for a new eyeliner, but for now this is the one that I usually use. I've been using it for years. It's a felt tip liner, which is my favorite type of liner. And this is a, I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows with an e.l.f. pencil. The brows are my least favorite thing to do when it comes to makeup, but it's necessary, so I just do the bare minimum. I fill it in as much as I can, just so that it looks fuller, but there are no Instagram brows here. Okay, so here are the blushes. Aren't they so pretty? That first color is orange. I thought I would use that for the kind of second half of my cheeks. So start in the middle and pull it back because it's a darker color, and then I would blend that softer pink color from the beginning of my cheeks into the orange. So it would be sort of like a nice blend and not just harsh orange at the apple of my cheeks. And I think it came out very nice, and it sort of softened up that look a little bit. As you can see under my eye, it looks it looks a little bright, almost sort of like flashback. So I'm just taking that color from my contour kit and just kind of going over that to eliminate that like white cast, and that definitely did help. So here's my Jordana 12-hour pencil, just lining my waterline, and now I'm just going to highlight with this highlighter. I forget the name of the brand. I'll put it below. It's definitely drugstore. Everything in this video besides the Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette is a drugstore product. Just highlighting down the bridge of my nose. I'm also going to highlight my brow bone as well as my inner corner with this color as well. I would have loved to put on lashes to make the look even more dramatic, but I did not have time for that, so no falsies. Now this is such a beautiful color. I bought this red lipstick by L'Oreal. It's like a stay put. It really, really, really works. I only applied it once, as you see me doing now in the video, and it stayed on the whole night, even through dinner. Okay, so I did a quick change here. I'm done with my makeup. The lipstick is on. I got into my anniversary dress, and now I'm taking out my hair. So I have naturally curly hair, and so this is a natural hairstyle. I washed my hair, I put in leave-in conditioner and gel, and then I twisted it up. It had been like that in that style for 2 days, and now I'm just taking them down because they're nice and dry, and I'm going to separate them. So that's what I'm doing now. And I'm using a Pantene serum to do this to help separate, to avoid any frizz. To this dream of you forever. You my power, you my treasure, you my weakness. Check out those curls. Aren't they so pretty? They look really nice. So here I'm just gonna again just continue to untwist my hair, and then off camera I'm gonna fluff it up and style it, and then come back with the final look. There we are. So here's the final look. Just doing a little fluffing and a length check to see just how long my hair is. Yeah, it's been growing. I've been natural for just over 3 years. And I started from a big chop. So definitely I've had tons of growth, and my hair is for the most part healthy. I do need a trim, which I'm going to actually probably do and film that for you guys as well. Let me know if you want to see that. And here's the final makeup look. I think the eyes look gorgeous. What do you think? Let me know. Would you buy this eyeshadow palette? Do you think it's worth it? I think that it is. It's different, definitely different. So I went to dinner with my husband. I'll put some pictures up here shortly. We had an amazing time, and we actually got to do an anniversary dance, so I'll put a clip of that as well. Thank you so much, guys. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Let me know down below what you liked about the makeup, and if you want to see more videos like this, please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. It does help me out a lot. Appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next video. You are my center. Show me all the ways that we can live forever. You my power, you my pleasure, you my weakness, you my treasure, you my saint, you are my center. Show me all the ways
so we can live forever.